Then rescue team, what a meaning of rescue? You want to press people, you're no book. Show me the meaning of rescue. To save somebody, the meaning of rescue.
To deliver you from something, take you from something.
So you're the poor people, rescue me, save. But we the old people, rescue, the meaning of rescue. That can't help me while here.
That's the same thing.
But Jota Bagara can't tell in the water. He can't put one neck in the water but to kill on more than this. You know they get people, the pressure. Husband not working. I leave you Joseph. I even made 1,000 a lot. I even made 500 a lot profit. Let me come and go. Children waiting for me. You are Jota Bagara. Where will be our result? Next year. We wouldn't in 1 year. What will be our result the following year?
Okay, thank you so much. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Patience Manning.
Patience Manning. You selling the market here?
Yes.
What you selling there?
Yes.
But I'm saying that you're like feeling
no market. Can't get some. I go look for Yancy some.
You go look for the market, you see some?
Yancy food, call it food press. The way up, you not understand ourselves. When you go to there, you buy another press. When you come, you buy a different press. So the money I can put it back.
Also, the money you carry in, to the cold storage.
They put it back. Very rich.
How much for the face?
You buy snapper 14,000. What we used to buy 10,000, 8,000. Buy it for 14,000. One cartoon snapper 14,000. So we beg the government. We ask y'all to help us to beg our government. We say you keep to rescue us. But the rescue that you do now, we're not understanding it. And when they pull the police on the street, our boyfriend here, they're not bringing nothing to us again. They say they can't rescue us. Why they cause a motor runner running, they want not doing the one. They are breaking the government. We the poor people, they must find place for us that we must be able to scare our clothes. They got poor people, they got rich people in the town. Some of us, we not got notes from the South God. And that basically we do, we not understand our children run to school. Our children, when we can't sell the market, we can't make a damn. They say rescue, but we're not understanding the rescue team. So they were taking them from all on the street for smoking, for drugs and things. But I think you see them now. All of them turn to Zoom. They can stay in the freeze.
So the drugs are to you?
It's rampant now. It's more than rampant.
Okay.
The drugs is rampant. Some of them almost 20% on the street because of Zoom.
The zombie drugs?
Yeah, the Zoom and they bring in Jota Bagara with them. Because we are trying to sell our Kush. But now Zumi, when he said I see that we are so sticking at it. So we ask him to please, we the parent of our boys children, we ask him to please help us to make our children to leave Zumi. Because he said he came to change things. And no change, we not understand our land. Police people getting our keke motor back, hata. Police people beating our children on the street. They say they should rise up, they should become go over there, go over that one, everything they do. But what people are home king? That just one thing we just getting dropping like that. Tell him, don't Napa, tell him sorry. We're not taking somebody out for fair the country. So you should tell our president to help we the poor people.
Selling money, how's the business?
We get God and go for it.
You don't let love with God take you far. But money ain't in the country now. In process.
For now, if I have to tell you that before we're all there,
All right, so fellow Liberians, home and abroad, kindly hit for us the share button. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to have a wonderful, wonderful conversation. So please hit for us the share button. I want to welcome each and every one of you. I do appreciate you. So again, I'm going to play something here while we all get ready to bring you what we are supposed to bring you. So please, again, hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members, so that at the end of the day, we all can have a wonderful, a very, very wonderful, wonderful time. So again, kindly do us that favor. Kindly hit for us the share button. Let us get started. Let us get ready. And I'm telling you, it's going to be nice. It's going to be fun. So let's do this together. Let's do this together.
Minister of the Republic of Liberia.
So let's do this
It's
together.
time to review President Weah's work done through the Ministry of Youth and Sports. President Weah has launched a $22 million United States usage-sponsored project to provide 21,000 youths in Monserrado, Grand Bassa, and Lofa counties with technical training and mentoring. The YAP project launched last year will also assist about 8,000 TVET graduates transition to employment and entrepreneurship. To date, 3,287 youths have been impacted. President Weah, with support from the World Bank, CEDA, and
So fellow Liberians, I'm going to move this video as we begin our discussion because I'm going to use this. I want to welcome Don Mello. Thank you so much for joining us from Ganta. We appreciate your presence. It's always a privilege. And all of you that are joining us, again, we want to appeal to you as usual on here. We ask that when you join us, you can just hit that particular, thumbs up button, or you can hit the heart button, or just send us some good emojis, because by doing that, it helps to protect our video. It helps to protect us from, these clandestine UPists who always like to report our pages. So please, when you join us, just do us that favor. Just hit for us that particular button, send the thumbs up, send the heart, send the love, and it's going to really, really help us. So please help us to do that. But again, I want to welcome each and every one of you. This evening, from my end, we're going to be having a very, very nice discussion. And I want to say welcome to all of you. As usual, welcome to all of you. I appreciate your presence here, and it's a privilege for us to have you. Thank you so much. Hit for us the share button, and let's do what we are supposed to do here. Yeah. So, I want to start by asking you, what is Joseph Numa Boakai impact on the lives of the young people since he took over? I repeat, Amos J. Vincent, how are you? I salute you, sir. What is Mr. Boakai impact? What is his footprint? What is his legacy on the lives of the young people since he took over as president of the Republic of Liberia? Common citizen, I want to appreciate you. Jimmy Dan, I salute your presence. Mark Kuhn, thank you so much for joining us. It's a privilege for us to have you. I will ask this question for the third time. Since Mr. Boakai became president of the Republic of Liberia, what impact has he made on the lives of the young people? What can you point to that, well, since Mr. Boakai took over, these are the initiatives that Mr. Boakai is carrying on or have carried on or have initiated for the young people? Do you know of any that you can point to? Like my brother Dan is saying, Don, the government has become a disgrace to us as Liberians. The government is a disgrace. Mary Momolu, you are welcome. These were the people who told you that President Weah was doing nothing in Liberia. That President Weah did not love the country. But then I will show you videos. I will play you videos so that you can see what President Weah was doing for the young people, knowing very well that our country, a very huge portion of our country is the young people. Our population is a young population. Let us see the impact that President Weah was making on the lives of the young people in the area of education. Let's see what President Weah was doing. I don't want you to believe me. I've never worked in government before. Never. Not even as an office cleaner. I'm going to play you videos. Okay, my brother, my number is a very open number, and I'm putting it right here. My number is the only number that is very open. So I will put my number up here, 443 991 3356. It's my number. I have only one number, and this is the number that I have. This is the number that I have, Mike. So 443 991 3356 is my number. So yesterday, the Unity Party made you to understand that President Weah do not love you. That President Weah don't care for the country. That the man has no connection. But my question to you is, looking at a very huge population that we have of young people, what is the initiative of this government towards the young people? What is the effort of this government towards the young people? What policy has been put in place? What tangibles can you point to? That oh, they want to just do it for the young people. This is what he's doing. This is what he's doing. What can you point to? But I'm about to play you a video of President Weah intervention in the lives of the young people, of President Weah intervention in the education sector. You see, what President Weah was doing was, for a very long time, we've been told that we are the future leaders. Some of you, when you were 18 years old, you were told that you are the future leader. Some of you at the age of 10, you heard that word, future leader, future leader. Some of you that were born in the early 70s, you heard that word, you are the future leaders. And now that you are almost in your 50s, you are still hearing future leaders. But when will the future leaders take over? When will the future leaders be given opportunity? When will the future leaders be given the leverage to equip themselves? When will these future leaders have the opportunity to sit on the table and make decisions that will affect them positively? So all along these politicians, I want to welcome my own lovely sister, Natalia. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Vas, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you. Mike Kuhn, how are you? I appreciate you. Cooper, thank you so much for joining us. All of you who are joining us, I appreciate you. So they've always told us that we are the future leaders. When I was young coming up, that's what they said. That's what we heard. Future leader, future leader. But unfortunately, none of these people have given us the opportunity as future leaders. It has just been by word of mouth. We were told by previous government that we are the precious jewel of the nation, the young people. We were told that we are their pepper butch. But unfortunately, they failed to do what will help us to grow. The person that had the intention and that we saw a physical effort on his part to improve our life, they came and told us that that person is not a correct person. That person is not good. The person led us. And some of us bought into it. We bought into it, some of us. I'm going to play you videos. You are going to watch videos of the intervention that President Weah was making in the lives of the young population of Liberia, to equip these young people to get ready for the challenges ahead, to get ready to take on government and governance, to get ready to lead. I will play you these videos. I don't want you to believe it. We take our own time as we analyze. We're not running. We ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah. Don't worry. You're not paying the bill. I'm paying the bill. So we ain't going nowhere. Courtesy of Anthony Daniel C. Gayu Jr., who is the producer and the presenter of this particular video. I want you to watch this video and see the intervention that President Weah was making, and ask yourself, what is Joseph Numa Boakai doing for these young people who jumped in the water for him, who were risking their life for him, who he used to even unalive some other people? What is he doing for them? But watch what President Weah did for his people. Don't believe what I'm saying. Let's watch this video together. And please help me to hit the share button.
My fellow Liberians, I'm Anthony Daniel C. Gayu Jr., Deputy Information Minister of the Republic of Liberia. It's time to review President Weah's work done through the Ministry of Youth and Sports. President Weah has launched a $22 million United States USAID-sponsored project to provide 21,000 youths in Montserrado, Grand Bassa, and Lofa counties with technical training and mentoring.
21,000 youth, technical training and mentoring. You will watch the video, you will see it. You know, one of the reasons why you see countries like Japan, like China, and other countries are doing far ahead, are doing great, is because they are investing in the youthful population. The shades I'm about to wear is not a bluffing shades. The shades is there to protect me from the ray of these devices that I'm using. So it's not a kind of bluffing shades. So when you see me putting on this shades, let me just provide you the information. You know, this shades, what it does is that whatever light that is coming to the eyes, it helps to reduce that particular light to the standard that the eyes is supposed to, watch. All the things that I'm dealing with, they are all, they got light on it. I have about 3 computers on. I have lights on, So by wearing these shades, especially at this time, it helped to reduce the direct ray of the light coming towards my eyes. Because, I don't know, for some reason I have this, so that is that. So when you see me with this shades, this is not a bluffing shades. No, it's not ordinary shades. So let me just let you know. Thank you. So, President, we have decided that look, 22,000 of our young people should be trained. 22,000 of our young people must be given technical education. We must do this because failure on our part to do it today or tomorrow, we will have nobody to be able to help us in this area. Then we start to send for people. I remember during the era of on-mill in Liberia, most of the guys that used to drive these big, big trucks, most of them were from Guinea, either Guinea, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, or Ghana. Guinea, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, or Ghana. Most of these heavy equipment. In fact, these mechanics we used to have, especially with on-mill, most of the heavy duties mechanic, most of them, they were these Guinean boys. Most of them, they were these Guinean boys. They were either from Guinea or from Ghana, or Ivory Coast, or, they were from around Nigeria. Most of them. We had some work doing with on-mill, so I had the opportunity to see some of these things, to witness some of these things. Most of these heavy-duty drivers, when on-mill was in Liberia, they were all foreign nationals. About 85% of them were foreign nationals. Some of you that were in Liberia at that time, you can bear me witness of what I'm saying. So, President, we have decided that, look, let us be able to train these young people. It is not everybody that will go to the University of Liberia and graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree, maybe in biology, chemistry, or whatever you will call it. But we need young people to be able to help to build these different machines we have around here. So let's give them technical education, because the technical education will help them. Today in America, are surviving on technical knowledge. Some people that graduated from the University of Liberia with their BSc degree, with their whatever master degree, some of them here are doing, physical work. Some of them are working in warehouses and making good money. Very good money. So it's not everybody that is working in the offices here. No. Somehow we're doing our lay, one, two, where you call, FedEx or DHL or whatever work we're doing it. And we're getting our money. Different things we're doing here. So, President, we are so in that look, when you equip the young people, when you give them technical knowledge, you gave them a skill for life. So this was what President Weah was doing. Let's watch this video and you listening for yourself. Don't believe it.
Uses sponsor project youth and sports. President Weah has launched a $22 million United States uses sponsor project to provide 21,000 youths in Monserrado, Grand Bassa, and Lofa counties with technical training and mentoring.
In the house, Jackson
the YAP project launched last year will also assist about 8,000 TVET graduates transition to employment and entrepreneurship.
8,000 TVET graduates will transition. After being trained, they will all come in the formal sector to train these young people. 8,000 TVET graduates. And these graduates, they are scattered across Africa. Some are in South Africa, some are in Rwanda, some are in Tanzania, Uganda, and etc. The government of President Weah was able to initiate that particular project and say, let's send these young people out so that we can train them. That when they come, they will serve as instructor, they will serve as teachers, they will serve as different things in this technical vocational education institution that will be able to help their own young brothers and sisters. I don't want you to believe me. I want to display a video of some of the people who the government of Liberia, through our international partners, were able to send out young people so that they can acquire the education. They come back, then they put them in the class to train their brothers and sisters. Don't believe me. Don't believe what we are saying. The videos are here. You asked me about what President Weah did for the young people. What he did for the young people. And it's what I am showing you. It's what I'm about to show you. The work of President Weah on the lives of these young people. Vocational training. This is the first video that I'm going to show you. It's about 2 minutes. Don't worry. We get control of this. We'll come back.
My name is Eddie G. Siawe. I'm 25 years of age. I live in Monserrado County, Moreover, Liberia. I'm currently trained in welding, to be precise, the shaded metal arc welding process.
Listen to this.
At the Softening.
Let me carry this back. So when you ask me what President Weah was doing for the young people, these are all videos that I'm displaying to you. It's not something that AR. No, this is reality. So President Weah decided that, look, let's work with our international partner, take these young people, send them abroad, equip them so that when they come back after all these years, they can serve as instructors in those classrooms that will be training their own young people in technical and vocational education. So let's watch one of the video. It's about 2-minute video. Just 2 minutes. Be patient. Today we're taking our own time. We ain't running going anywhere. Ain't nobody running behind us. We're running behind nobody. I want to show you what President Weah was doing for the young people of Liberia, for the education sector, building the human resource capacity for these people to take over. Let's go ahead and watch this video.
My name is Eddie G. Siawe. I'm 25 years of
I want
age.
to welcome.
I live in
Let me just.
Monserrado
I'm sorry,
County,
but let me
Moreover,
just
Liberia.
do this. Let me welcome our people. Let me put this on pause and welcome our people. Mercy, how are you? I want to thank you for joining us. Roosevelt Roman, how are you, sir? Obina, thank you so much. Adaris for joining us. Jackson Moore Jr., we appreciate you. Thank you so much for your presence. All of you that are joining us, we really do appreciate you. Some of you, we are not seeing the name because of limitation of technology from our end, but want to say welcome to all of you. All of you are a wonderful set of people. When you come on, please do us a favor. You can just hit one of the emojis, one is the love emojis, or you send us thumbs up. It will really, really help us, to protect our video from people who going about reporting videos. So I want to say welcome to each and every one of you. It's a privilege for us to have you here. So let's listen to this. What President we did for the young people. Let's go ahead.
I'm 25 years of age. I live Morocco County, Morocco, Liberia. I'm currently trained in welding, to be precise, the sheet metal arc welding process at the Southern African Institute of Welding, Johannesburg, South Africa. So far, my experience with the training, they have been very challenging because this is a new field of study for me. Welding for 6 to 7 hours every day have been very difficult, but with the help of the instructors and around, I've gained a lot of advantage of the training. Now I can produce and demonstrate a quality fitted well, in all positions. The quality of the training have been good. If you're looking at the standards and the consumables, there are a lot of electrodes, a lot of parts, a lot of material for us to work on every time. So the quality of the training have been very good with the help of the instructors. I was motivated to become a technical teacher based on 2 reasons. First, I have a passion of becoming a technical teacher. And number 2, looking at the demands of technical teachers in my country, which have created a gap within the TVET sectors. So I deemed it necessary to fill in that gap in order to improve the TVET sectors in my country. We are going to create more jobs for the youth because back in Liberia, a lot of youth are.
So those of you that are just joining us, when you ask what the President Weah do for the young people, what was the dream that was being actualized by President Weah, so that the young people too can benefit, that they will not just be another group of people who will stand and just watch things, that they will not be a group of people who will just sit down and always be used by the system, but that they will contribute towards their nation's development. So what was President Weah doing? So this video is the government of Liberia on President Weah working along with her partners to send young Liberians abroad, give them a skill so that they will come back and start to serve in the classroom as instructors. These are some of the videos that we are playing you. So let's watch this.
Now involved in the trade. So if we involve in those materials, we are going to create a lot of jobs where people will be able to produce iron doors, iron gates, and other things. This trade is greatly going to improve the economy of Liberia because if you look at welding, the manufacturing of cars where you have the body parts, you have to use welding to tack. And if you look at the manufacturing of iron doors, gates, and other things. So if we involve ourselves into welding, Liberia is greatly going to improve because we are going to produce all of our equipment right in Liberia. My government and the country at large and the donors expect me to be able to implement all of technical knowledge and skills that I've acquired in the classroom. Firstly, I want to take this time to appreciate the government of Liberia.
Okay, so let me stop right here because time, I don't want to go through all of this and bring back this video that I am supposed to bring back. I will bring back this video. So you hear him telling the government of Liberia, His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah government, thank you for giving him the opportunity to acquire the knowledge. So my question is, what is Joseph Numa Boakai doing for these young people? The people who jump in dirty water. Joseph Numa Boakai told us that he was training about 10,000 young people in, digital education. Where are they? We can see them. Where are they? We are not able to lay eyes on them. We are still looking and waiting for them. So look at what President Weah was doing in the education sector. Let's go back to this video. I just tried to connect you a video for you to hear for yourself those who President Weah was able to send abroad, these young people, so that they can come back and serve as instructors in the various TVET institutions. Let's go back to this video.
States about 8,000 TVET graduates transition to employment and entrepreneurship. To date, 3,287 youths have been impacted. President Weah, with support from the World Bank, CEDA, and ADF, has rolled out the $42 million realized project to benefit 53,650 vulnerable persons in 14 counties by increasing their access to income earning opportunities and by expanding their income and livelihood support. Currently, a total of 5,000 persons have enrolled for temporary employment support, while 2,800 persons.
Temporary employment support. Now let's come to this. You see how President Weah was giving the people money back to them? This temporary employment support. was basically to make sure that people are employed so that they can have money to take care of themselves. It was not a permanent stuff. It was just a temporary stuff. At least some of them were employed for the period of 1 year, just on contract for the period of 1 year, where they will be able to get small money. Some of our mothers even benefited from there. Some of our mothers, I don't want you to believe it. The videos are here. When you hear some of these people talking, say, oh, they're suffering now, it's not easy, I'm not getting nothing. It's because yesterday some of them were placed on these programs to at least be able to get small money to take care of themselves and take care of people who are with them. I don't want you to believe. Let me carry this video back. You see some of our people. You see some of the old people who benefited. Let me carry this back and you watch the faces of these people.
53,650 vulnerable persons in 14 counties by increasing their access to income earning opportunities and by expanding their income and livelihood support. Currently, a total of 5.
You see that? Look at these people. Their group that you look at the faces of these people. These are all elderly people. So what the government of President Weah did was to train them and give them money so that they can go and be able to at least cater to themselves. That was the reason why under President Weah, everything was not rosy. I'm not going to sit here to say everything was rosy. Everything was just nice. But the government of Liberia was utilizing the resources so that her people can benefit. President Weah said, it is in his will to have all of the resources, you have all of the money as a government, and you cannot help your people to give them employment. So you see this kind of employment that was going on. But the Unity Party made you to understand that you were suffering, that the country was in a complete break. In fact, a damage. The country was not even, President Weah was not doing anything. Today, when you hear Winnie, when you hear boys, when you hear marketeers saying President Weah time were already before this, these were some of the things that President Weah did to absorb the shock. The money that was realized from the harmonization went back to the people, in the people's pocket. Don't believe me? Let's play this video. Listen to it.
Expanding their income and livelihood support. Currently, a total of 5,000 persons have enrolled for temporary employment support.
5,000 persons. No, this is not me saying it. 5,000 persons under President Weah. When these people took over, when Joseph Numa Boakai took over, just imagine from the Ministry of State, they put down 700 persons right away. 700 persons. So you see, 5,000 people were given temporary employment. And you see how President Weah was managing the economy. Today, Joseph Numa Boakai, all he cares about is stealing the money and putting it in his pocket, enriching himself, enriching his ministers, while leaving behind the poor people. My people, when you see the thing where you did to yourself. Today now, Joseph Numa Boakai took over. They say we can give you, to the extent that the minister, the director of CSA, Josiah Joker, said nobody will not work in CSA if you are a high school student. Some of these people, they were not high school students, but the government trained them. They went through training and gave them loan and employed them to do different things. Today, Joseph Numa Boakai is telling you, forget it. Once you now high school graduate, in fact, you high school graduate, yeah, forget it. You will not be employed. No, I'm not the one saying it. I will play you that video. Joseph Numa Boakai, CSA boss, told Liberian, if you in high school, you must just forget it, and you will not get a job in the country. Look at some of these people. They dropped them and took them from unpaid. You asking me why our people are crying, that no job, the suffering is increasing? Joseph Numa Boakai is insensitive to the plight of the ordinary people. Let's listen to this video.
While 2,800 persons have been provided grant support for business startup, President Weah has secured 26 million United States dollars from the European Union to support technical and vocational training.
Technical and vocational training. I can play you this video. I just play you one of this video. In fact, let me bring that video back. Let me bring a video back for you to see, so that you will know that we are not just talking because we want to talk. This is not how you call the thing muff talk we say here, or we just want to say what we want to say. No, these are tangibles we're talking about. Let me play you one of the video here so that you can see it. Let me play you the second video.
And I'm 29 years old. I'm from Liberia. I live in Tinker's Village, Mozzarella County.
This is one person that benefited from the government. You will see your picture. This is one person that the government of Liberia said, let's send these young people so that they can go and learn. I don't want you to believe I will play the second video. Like I said today, we ain't going nowhere. I'm taking my own time. I get my little water here, me aquatic farm assistant. So relax. So this is one person that the government of Liberia sent out, President we have sent out. She's called Mitie Dazi. So she can go and learn and come back so she can help train her brothers and her sisters. I don't want you to believe it. Let's listen to the video. Don't believe me.
My name is Miti Adradasi, and I'm 29 years old. I'm from Liberia. I live in Thinkers Village, Maserati County, Liberia. I'm currently training in carpentry at the Fontech Technology Training Center in Cape Town, South Africa. Some of my experiences will be about carpentry. I never knew the depth of carpentry, how deep it was. All I felt was carpentry was all about nails, hammer, paint bag, and other stuff. But I never knew carpentry was a broad field and you can specialize in various areas in carpentry. Some areas and specialization is wool machining, where you only operate the carpentry machines. And you got another area like upholstery where you do with household furniture. And you got carpet making where you do drawers, you do partitioning in buildings and other things. And you also have the CNC, which is the computer numerical control system. And you can get all these things by levels and you can specialize. So it's just not about only carpentry in your general.
So you see there what President Weah was doing? Sending these young people out, making them to understand that, look, hey, the issue of carpentry, they not yet tell how much you knock, then you say, yeah, a carpenter. But there are advanced knowledge to this. So you go abroad, you go to South Africa and other areas, you acquire this knowledge so you can come back to help. Look, in President we are second term, if we are to give them the opportunity, Liberians themselves are going to start creating jobs for themselves. Because take for example, look at these people. These children that are trained, you know what they were going to do? They come back, they open their technical workshop and they employ one or two persons. Oh God, my people, they think some of y'all did to us, eh? They think some of y'all did in our country there by bringing the disaster on our head called Joseph Newman Boakai. We feel it. We will feel it. It is not that we didn't tell you people. We did inform you that this man, Joseph Newman Boakai, was of no use and no good to our country. That he was a disaster, a time bomb willing to explode. But you did not listen. You said we're doing our own thing. Let's listen to this.
Field, but it's a carpentry where you can specialize in various areas. All I thought in producing a product, you always use nail.
President, we are
But I
thank God.
was amazed that when I came here, you can produce a whole product without using nails. And that's amazed me a lot.
You see that?
I've always been motivated by technical works, such as bridges, roads, and houses. I have been like wondering how these things come about since I was
So,
this
Kerry,
journey. And I want to say a big thank you to the European Union and to the government of Sudi for their generous donation to Mama Liberia. And I want to extend my appreciation to UNINO for their great implementation and also to the government of Liberia for affording me this
you
opportunity.
see that? The government of Liberia afforded me the opportunity to learn. President Weah. And you see what we're talking about? And you see what we're talking about? You see how you damage that country? How you put the young people life backward? And you see, today, what is Joseph Newman Boakai doing? What is his intervention in the lives of the ordinary people, the young people? What is he doing? These are the kind of discussion we are having. Look at what President Weah was doing. She acknowledging the government. Thank God for the government for sending me abroad, making me to benefit. President Weah did not take the opportunity and keep it and say, oh, for sedition, that sedition there, we get it. There's sedition there. He did not take the opportunity to have it under the table. Look, I will say this here for sure, right? And I will say this here today. Let me bring my face on this. If anybody tells you that the CDC-led government did not have the kind of people or the caliber of people to debunk the lies that were being told by the Unity Party, do not believe that person. The CDC government had, or seditious, we as seditious, we had the people to debunk the lies. But you know what happened? That was one of the bottleneck or one of the lapses of the CDC government. She failed to give her own the opportunity. She failed. She failed to provide the avenue so that her own can be able to take on these very airwaves. There is nothing extra that the Unity Party did that we could not debunk. They were all lies. But our own government did not give us the opportunity. Since 2015, we've been here on this platform. One time, we went out there and appealed to people to help us with money so we can get on the radio station. For 3 months, we're on the radio station, and after that, we had to stop because we could not continue. Look, the CDC has meant to debunk whatever lies that were being told. But our government felt that we carry on development. The development will speak for itself. That development speak for itself made the people lie on us. That development will speak for itself made the Unity Party felt that they were too sophisticated. No, these people are not sophisticated in information. All they know how to do is to lie. You know why they are afraid? You know how many times I have extended an open window to any Unity Party member. I say, come on the platform, let's discuss. Come, let's discuss. Because my discussion will be on the basis of facts. And I yet say they say. But I can tell you this for sure. Some of our own people, they could not give us the opportunity because they felt that maybe, they didn't want it for other people to shine out there. We're not getting opportunity. We're not getting opportunity. The wickedness that were in our own government was too much from our own people. And I will say this here. To be able to support some of the best brains to say, go out there, take on the platform, counter out these lies. They could not do it. Our own people could not do it. They could not do it. What extra you see the Unity Party doing? And they are now choked with their own lies to the extent they are creating different platforms. They get reload, police, and all their platform. Because the lies that they told is catching up with them. We've been here and we continue to be here. Thank God that on a daily basis, our audience is increasing. We are grateful. We are not going to back down. We are fighting for the soul of Liberia. To fight for the soul of Liberia, it doesn't matter whether we get it or we don't get it. We get a recognition or not. To the extent that even some of our own people who used to work in government, they will prefer sharing some negative things. When people call in President, they will take that insult and send it in our chat room. Say, hey, President, look at the person causing you. But those of us who are promoting or who used to promote the government will sit down and defend the government and defend it. They got time to share our own. They got time for us. They got time for us. They ain't got time for us. When you go in the chat rooms, when the other person calls in the president, what they will share, they will take it. Oh, look at the person calls. Oh, look at what the person calls. They prioritize the negative over the positive. That's what they prioritize. You think I'm surprised? What I'm seeing just very few former ministers providing the information, and now the majority are seated. I'm not surprised. And to those of you ministers who are taking on the platform to sharpen the contradiction, may the Almighty God bless you. Those of you who continue to defend this revolution, this institution, let God bless you. Let the Almighty God bless you. some of these people, they feel threatened by what we do. And we do this out of love, my brother. Even for the next 50 years, the CDC, I will be right here. If I'm given an opportunity, fine. If not, we will be right here to defend our institution. We are institutionalists. We are not jobless. We don't fight for job. We do this thing. This is my job. This is what I do. I feel satisfied to do it. I feel pleased to do it. I see myself being fulfilled to do what I'm doing. So I do it with ease, without any threat or stress. I mean, no, sorry, my people. So at the end of the day, our own people refuse. They could not give us that opportunity because they felt that, oh, get a opportunity, be there, and want to thank God for the name of President Weah that have made us relevant here. We want to say thank God to His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah, who has given us that opportunity. And say, you know what happened? This is about time. Let's do this together. I want to say thank you. The greatest opportunity that I have, like many others, is to come here to defend the work of President Weah. So it's not that the Unity Party, they had anything extra. No, nothing extra they had. These people were just lying. But you know what happened? The platform were provided for them to lie. And we did not counter-check them. But thank God that we are learning in the process as time goes by. We are learning in the process. I'm not going to blame us 100%. That was our first attempt. That was our first opportunity that was given us. That was the first opportunity that was given for us to be able to come and lead as a people, as a nation, to be able to lead, as a political institution, to lead our people, to lead our nation. So I know that we were overwhelmed. There were some mistakes that we made. And that's why some of us were praying for the second term, because we know that we have learned. Now you're seeing the approach that His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah is taking. We are now seeing the approach. So these are the things that President Weah was doing for these young people in the education sector. Let's go ahead and bring this. Let's go ahead and bring this. Just bear with us.
Sector to increase youth employability and entrepreneurship. Under this project dubbed Youth Rising, President Weah has constructed a welding and fabrication workshop and has renovated 6 other workshops at the Monrovia Vocational Training Center. He is renovating the entire campus of the Tumutu Agricultural Vocational Training.
You see what President Weah was doing? So that listening to this. I'm just going to keep mute for us to listen to it, because I have some other people who are going to join me for this discussion. They are already here with us. So we are going to use the next 5-6 minutes and listen to this. See what President Weah was doing for the young people. Hear what President Weah was doing for the young people. And then our people will be with us.
Center in Bond County and has constructed an additional workshop there. President Weah is renovating the business domestic occupational center while constructing additional classrooms plus a hospitality center. All of the workshops are furnished with new state-of-the-art equipment. Under the same project, President Weah, through the Ministry of Education, has granted high school-going youth more access to technical and vocational training opportunities by constructing, renovating, and equipping TVET schools at Cape Palmer's High School.
My sister asks a very great question. Sometimes I don't like to, but Sis Mercy asks a she made a very brilliant point here. And I'm going to put this right here. She says, Santon Waterspoon said that what has changed is George Weah is not in power. CDC does not have headquarters today. But my question to him is, what have changed for Liberian people today? Nobody more free school fees and no more free school fees and free WAS fees. The US rate is up at 208, and some Liberians are homeless today. What has Liberia achieved since sleeping Joseph Nyoma Boakai got in power? Even the UP partisans are crying all over the place. God bless you, my sister Mercy. Love you so much, Mama. I like this comment. Let's go ahead and listen.
Multilateral High and Juedu Multilateral High. He is renovating the whole Habel Multilateral High, including its workshops. At the Boakai Washington Institute, President Weah has established the TVET Center of Excellence, which includes the renovated computer lab, the electricity, carpentry, and joinery, automotive and air conditioning and refrigeration workshops. President Weah has renovated the entire Vonjima Multilateral High and has modernized its workshop with funds received from the Swedish government. President Weah has also renovated the workshops at the William Stockton High with support from the Strive project funded by the French Development Agency. President Weah has recruited 120 TVET instructors for international training. The first 64 have returned and the next 56 are about to depart the country. Through the Strive project, he will build the capacity of 2,000 youths, offer capacity enhancement opportunities for 300 farmers, and provide long-term socio-professional integration of Liberian youth. To date, 5 electrical workshops, including those at Tombotwu High School and Eloazi Buchanan and Monrovia centers, have been completed. He has ensured the development of an improved electricity curriculum and has strengthened the agriculture and masonry programs across the TVET sector. President Weah's passion for youth employability has resulted into the graduation of 9,785 youths, with 63% of them females, from tuition-free government TVET schools.
Let me stop dating right here. My panelists are here. Let me stop it right here. We're going to have a wonderful time. Ask me the question. What did President Weah do for the young people? What President Weah did for the people of Liberia? That probably maybe somebody will say others fail to explain, others fail to give others the opportunity to talk. My people, we are grateful to have with us our brothers. I want to say welcome to Ebenezer Set. Thank you so much. I also want to use this time to say welcome to my own brother.
Salute. Yes, salute, brother. And to the followers, you have to share the video. Ebenezer, what's up, brother?
Man, I'm not feeling good, man. I'm not feeling good.
What happened?
Yeah, because of this show today, I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good. So, is it my time to come in?
Definitely, my brother.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say thank you so very much for joining us. Appreciate you. Yeah. So my question to you is, just go ahead. You saw the video.
Good evening to the electronic land. Greetings from Chicago. My name is Ebenezer Momo Jr. Prince, I was sitting in the living room waiting for your show to come on. So when your show came on, I said, to my wife, I said, thank God. Oh, see you probably see this building, I said, but and you say, no problem. So my 17-year-old son to jump, so she didn't have around me. So when you started and with displaying these videos, these fights, if you see me wiping my face, I was just shedding tears. Why was I shedding tears? In fact, why am I, because it's still happening, I just try to hold myself small. Why am I shedding tears? Where were all these fights? Why didn't it come up? I'm a citizen, but Prince, I don't even need to introduce myself to you. I'm an insider. Some of these things I just getting to know them. So it means our own people have their own problem. Number one. Number two, these people that we train, these people that benefited, why they couldn't come out? So let's say the Weah regime failed to do her work, propaganda wise. But how about these people that got that benefited directly, that some of them came back and some of them were abroad, that was a campaign time that they couldn't call? I remember some nurses in Europe were there. Some of them, they forget about their nursing, the government of the CDC-led government were paying their tuition, and they left it. Some of them were doing different things. I won't say some of them were doing different things. They were starving us at the same time on the back. It is today now that they're coming out because their Messiah is no longer their Messiah. Because somebody will lie on you. That is normal. That is normal. Somebody will say, oh, Ebenezer is a crook. But you, Ebenezer, good to you. When you in that gathering, you say, I'm not saying Ebenezer is not a crook, but to me and my family, Ebenezer, I've never said I've been doing Ebenezer. I have not been a crook. I need clear A. Because that's why people do good. That one of the cardinal reasons why people do good for defense. So that when you're not even there, somebody can defend you tomorrow. That's one of the cardinal reasons why people do good. That's when they pay back there. Oh, that man is there today, but that man his goodness on me. That man the reason why I'm going to school today. That man the reason why me and my family eating. He's not here today. Peace be unto your arches. That's why people do good. Not so much for immediate payback. Where were all the videos? Another question. Where are these people? The youth export minister, I'm told you right here in America here. He can come to debunk some of these things, some of these lies that the now government are compounding, giving. They came, they nothing. And President Williams took some of them hard. Please, you know some of my story. I told you I need a brother, I need your contacts. I earned a BPA degree in public administration at the University of Liberia. No business students will not know me because I overstay. I stay a government bus driver until I left that country. Bus driver in my own government. Bus driver. The first place when I was some of these things not good to talk it, we keep it in chat rooms. I know what happened when I went to Moba Molu. When I went to Anthony, I know what happened. But this is nothing to talk also. But my question here today, where were all these videos, where were all these informations? When we spent millions on the campaign, some of which went to propaganda, some of which went to these things, print media, electronic media. Man, I'm not feeling good today, man. Yeah, I'm not feeling good today. Something that we have and work for. I mean, no slum community in Monrovia is I didn't live. West Point. Name me one community, I will name you 4. I will name you the community that link you to that community. Nico Town, Loking Town. In fact, Symposium. In fact, Symposium, I had a photo studio in Symposium by the old police station, LD photo studio. Anybody who lives in Symposium will know me. Banjo, there where I live until I came. Brove. Red light. In fact, all I bought my children rubber Kalando. So all people know me. Matari, see Terry, there where I living. I lived there for years. 10th Street. In fact, I worked with the Bama fast food restaurant for years. Behind pre-Pentecostal, I lived there for 3 years. I don't know what part of Monrovia I live. So when it came to slum, meeting people in the slum, in the ghettos, we the one used to lead things in at night. I know a friend and a night tour in the slum because most of the guys will know me. Hey man, we suffer that man for nothing, man. People get information in their hand. They bury, they keep it under the bed for what time? We suffer like that. We still suffering. So what can we do now? Because again, on the other hand, by the God's grace, when we come back, the same people might just come back. You can't switch everybody. You can't leave everybody. Yeah, you just have to come back. What do we do now?
Fine. So to answer that question before we go on to our brother Jake is that
no, Jake, let's hold on small. Jake, I've been on the show yes, now we're talking. Let me hold on small. I'm just down.
That's why now we are starting. That's why now we should not give up. That's why now it is important that we continue to provide the information because the people themselves are seeing it. And I don't think it's going to be business as usual.
So when you heard me the last time, you said even beg me. When you heard me last time, I said, you know what? I don't want to take any key position, man, in the doctor. I don't want to, man. He said, no, Ebenezer, man. You can move, you can make it happen. Mobilization. I said, you didn't know. Prince, you didn't know. You don't know, Prince. You don't know. No, I heard my phone for 1 complete month behind CDC. I will show you some of the pictures I used to mount speakers on pickup. I feel people are bad because for people to remove. We are CDC. One day going heavy nose. Anything I'm looking for, I should know. I know I got $1 from CDC. One day, my things I do for CDC. Man, people get key informations, man. Let the information come out. If they post it, don't agree, fine, but let it come out. Man, come on. CDC, man.
So, Dauda Sharif, yes, you get my number. My WhatsApp number is there, 443-991. Just reach out to me. Or you can just text me. I will add you in the chat room. You know, my brother said, I understand where you're coming from. I know where you're coming from. But there's the reason why, you know, I understand. I know. It's helpful.
You kill yourself for people, man, and people don't care.
I know it's hurtful, but this is the reason why, my brother, we should not give up, because there is a light at the end of this tunnel. We are seeing it. We are seeing this light. That's why, you know, when we spoke the last time, I told you, I understand. I know what it means. Even for our faces to be shown out here, especially dealing with this kind of government, is a threat to us and people who are associated with us. To the extent that sometimes I want to say this on this platform. There are some people that I'm very close to when a birthday and stuff coming up. In fact, some of my family members say, don't pull me, don't. In fact, most of them are even unfriend me. You know, I get people too much like that on Facebook. They say, we unfriend you. They are thinking we're putting, don't pour inside. Don't get us involved in the issue.
Wow.
But let us not give up. Let us not give up. There is a light at the end of this tunnel.
You kidding me?
Let's continue to be constructive and let's discuss it. Now the people are seeing it. The work of president, we are on the lives of the young people. So, you know, my brother, just compose yourself. Let's get the information out to our people. At the appropriate time, we sit down, we will talk.
Jesus.
The number, just call the number. Talia, the number is here. But let's hear from our brother Jake. Let's hear from our brother Jake on this question. My brother Jake.
I know. Yeah. Let me address my brother Ebenezer. Ebenezer, I know everybody passed through some situation, certain time. I know that you're part of. Did you feed him because Prince just displayed this video, probably this kind of video, a movie. But there's not, let me tell the followers, you share a video. There's not an AR. Let me tell Ebenezer something here. Ebenezer, the people, don't blame these people. Don't blame anybody now. The people propaganda war, it was unique. It came from all angles. The people had collaboration, the CPP. So against only the CDC, the CPP comprises all the political party, the Unity, the Liberty, the ANC, all of them, they joined together, the fund and said CPP against one government. So the arm of these people, they had a cat, they spread. Let me remind you, 7 to 8 months into Georgia presidency, they started a campaign. Heavy propaganda. They collected all that surrogate. The Henry who started on the other side. The Facebook was massive at that time. They had a radio station with a running CNN from the newspaper, Front Page Africa, running hit pieces there. I'll break it down for you. And the BBC correspondent to Africa, Janino P. Lele on BBC. A famous story can say, remember, he said Snake was in the executive mansion. All that story was all lie. I said that the cabal, the cohort of this guy, they were massive. So the arm was really spread. The lobby in Washington, D.C., the lie, spreading and gibberish. So you see, our society was a gullible society. So they got spread. I said 7 to 8 months into Georgia presidency, Henry Costa then started at a campaign. Then the student the student, the economic freedom fighter, all of them, the Gongwe day, the Sioux, all of them, the University of Liberia, the whole group, the nurses, even civil servants, all of them joined the race. They buried CDC with propaganda. It sank into the Liberian people for 4 to 5 good years. Who can beat that kind of propaganda? They spoon talk. You know what I'm saying here? They spread that message to the Liberian people until down to the president t-shirt you'll be wearing. They'll look for press star. Nike cynical and common Nike, what any baby can wear. Everything they were looking for it. They spread their propaganda. It sank into these people of the ungovernable society. Every last they accept it. The arm of the CDC, that propaganda arm was not enough. I will be obvious here, fast here. They have few people like the level of Eugene Fagon. He was Deputy Information Minister. They sideline because propaganda. Every Sunday started sidelining it before. They sideline because the COVID, all these things. Because you were one of the highest fighters for the CDC. All the propaganda, they started eliminating their own propaganda arm. You remember Ate Vastopa, they writing book concerning Clamarie, we are last gibberish. So the people sang the propaganda, the narrative, 17 billion, 20 million out of mopping money, paying condominium, selling all block. So last. Today, they spread it. Today, what the result? We'll get, don't get me wrong, we blame them too. Because me right here, I went to Liberia 3 months to I think 2 months to the campaign. I told the CDC, I want a radio station, Voice of Liberia, Secretary radio station. Check. I said, to win the propaganda with all the president project, you must catalog everything on the projector. Hey, billboard, projector. You buy thousands of projector everywhere. All the president project would not even know about. You display this on projector. Another way to win a war, that to win. He's living in America. When Donald Trump go campaign, he bring projector or a campaign rally. He's showcasing everything he did the first turn to convince people. I brought that idea to them. The communication arm of CDC was weak. It was weak. They just felt.
Yeah, we have someone on the line here.
Okay.
Let's take our sister here on the line. Hello, caller, your name and where you join us from. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let's hear. Hello?
Yeah, is that me?
Yeah, it's you, Mama, it's you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you so much for bringing me on.
You're welcome.
But my only advice here, I'm a teacher. Hello?
Yeah, we are getting you. Mama.
Okay, I'm a teacher, I'm a supporter of teacher. But the only advice I want to give here, because we are maybe listening to the show, the only thing I got to say here is that because we are now when you carry it back, you gotta be strong. Because as I know, President Grant is so weak for Liberia. You gotta be strong and be a man. That only we see that put here practice of him. When he's coming back for a night, you gotta be strong. You gotta be strong like a man. Don't put here practice of him because of his strong act and people that he get in him. That only point I get on him. But I love President William. So the message gotta reach to him. You gotta be strong. You gotta listen to people that will destroy him. Yes. You gotta be strong because he was so for a person he was so weak. He was so weak for Liberian. La Proponi had president. So I get to see on the show here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, my brother Jake. Just go ahead so you can learn. Let's go
Yeah,
back to our brother Sec.
as I was saying to brother Ebenezer, CDC gets some blame, but they will take part of the blame, will take some responsibility. But the campaign that they got ran, our false narrative, all this smear, heavy propaganda. The people spend millions of dollars on propaganda. They spend millions of dollars on propaganda. You remember Ebenezer, they were all in Washington, D.C. to lobby for war crime code, lie on the government, whether you seen in there, they savage there from Canada. All these guys there, today where they are, all of them mute. Today, you see how the internet empty? Social media is empty. They had thousands of people on podcasts. You see the difference here? That where I told them, I said the debate is over. The difference here, Ebenezer, with Joe, we are now waiting in the wind to come to power. He already ruled the country. They would display all a project. The men think, I said, since 1847, that the 5 year, 178 years, there's nobody think of in the country like him. When they display the thing, you got broken down just now. So
let me just cut you off small. My point is, the people propaganda arm was heavy. So what? It's stopping us from telling what we're doing.
No,
for telling what we're doing.
Yeah, so this is what I want us to do, right? This is what I want us to do. Like I said, we have a topic to discuss. So let's get on the topic. Maybe behind the scene, we can have some other discussion, like the question our brother Sek is asking. But let's just stick to the topic for the audience. Like we're looking at the issue of youth, empowerment. Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
So Ebenezer, it already passed, but we probably do not make that mistake anymore. They are aware now. They are aware. But look at what's happening in the country. The way I said the debate is over because we know somebody that rule the country that want to come back. George 2.0, get a Donald J. Trump. Somebody similar thing like that. They figure we know. So we see why the debate is over. Everything they claiming in the country today. Udapohoing everything because why they never did their own thing. They never started a signature project. The Unity Party on Boakai started their own personal signature project here. Every project they restore it today. An old story. Rest for cheaper on George. We are what he knew. What made it red cheap right now? Because the world global supply chain rest cheaper around the world. Thailand, Vietnam, all the countries that produce rice, go to website, you will see rice drop cheaper all around the world. So as the prices of rice drop, it will happen. It will happen in Liberia. So there's not a new thing. On George, he was subsidizing rice, for example, spending $3 million to the import of to make that red price stable.
But that red pronouncement that they made is not even working on the person.
So they want this particular one is nothing new because the global supply chain of rice.
Because even the youth empowerment and now government talk about that they take all those videos from how they call it, King, Graveyard, and all of them and carry them to Johnsonville. It failed. But they have over 500 people, boys to that place, and right now you can't count over up to 100 because you have to give them food first before they take their medication. No food, so they get terrorizing the whole of Johnsonville right now. So it's another calculation in my mind by the Boakai government to just demoralize that community because the road that Joria faced in Johnsonville, nearly everybody was in Johnsonville now to go and build in Johnsonville. But because of these guys now, people don't even want to go live in their own compounds. Yes, they put terrorizing the place. If you see videos that are sending you, people will go to people's homes. When they go to work, they break their window, take their window off, and go inside, take more TV, radios, and things, and go sell. Now, another thing now will be a disease outbreak. Because many of these guys, they get tuberculosis. and the briefing all in the air, they sneezing all in the air, the coffee all around the place, putting the spade down. The all around the committee, they no longer conform to conform. Yeah.
So if I'm to ask you this question, my brother said, so the Unity Party promised, and they said that everything that President Weah was doing was completely wrong in the area of youth development. According to them, they were going to take over and ensure that they get the best. Are you really seeing the best from the Unity Party government on the lives of these young people?
No, I just use what 40 seconds to just break it up. Even if the reason why I'm doing the very drop stuff. You know how many youths have died already and dying by the day outside of Kenya, the ones that we don't know of, that will die in the slum, in the gutters. You know how many of that? No, zero. Zero. Okay. So, my brother, I will listen to your
Okay.
behind the scene. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, my brother Jake, let me hear from you on this.
On
The
the
government of
youth.
Liberia, on the youth, how you call development. Where are we on this? Let's hear from you.
Sorry for me laughing, but proud. Let me say the truth here. But Josh already engulfed the nation instead of the youth. Half of the youth on Josh already. No, you see what's going on in the country? They silence the youth already. Listen, Prince, there's not a rocket science. People within the Unity Party, the hierarchy of the Unity Party, they are surrogate. They know the country is broke. But Prince, the thing is clear. The thing is clear. Yeah, Gafwan and cry. The economy is in the toilet. Reality, heavy inflation. So what did change? The president have traveled in short period of time, almost 2 years now. The president have made over 10 trips. The president have over 8 to 9 cabinet meeting. 8 to 9 cabinet meeting. What did change? What did change? The Unity Party is struggling. Prince, you know why they're struggling? Prince, he lied to the international community. I told people here, Prince, maybe so now you can be overlooking what I've been saying. I said the Unity Party has been blackballed. You think that I won't get connection? You think that I won't was spreading gibberish around the world? First, I told them that they forget about Europe. They ain't getting nothing from Europe yet. Some of we inside all here. We inside all here. We know this country. We know what's going on around. Prince, the Arab warfare zero. Maybe the only place they will tend to Putin. Maybe that Putin, Russia, they will go, or China, they will go to. Because China and Putin now they get alliance now. And they come in break that alliance with heavy tariff from the world superpower. You saw China displaying that military might a few days when Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un from North Korea listen, United Party broke. I challenge them. I challenge Gafun. He can never turn the economy around. They need billions of dollars. First of all, please, the United Party, reality, if they have money, you think the president by 9 so can I signature project? I said, they cannot match job where developmental politics in the country. It killed them. You displaying project yet? Project even some CDC don't even know. I told them, I said, there's not an AI. Here we produce a fast reality, you like it or not, because the debate is over because we had a president that ruled the country. We saw a fingerprint all in the country. So the debate is easy for all. That where you see everything they come up with, they bury themselves because the men rule the country. You come to the economy in there. Samuel will talk. Madam Coco will talk concerning the road. Mawani Diz will talk concerning commerce. Health Minister will talk. So 2 years now, Gidis cannot say nothing. Gidis for $22 million in month. So the debate is over. I just matter of time. Long life. I just matter of time. And the CDC have to protect that presidential candidate, which is George Manning. That's the only thing. That's the only game changer. Prince, the only man, the only thing the Unity Party is afraid of. Let me tell you, the whole bubbles a reality. Go ask any political genius in the country. Only one man standing. And the reality, I'm not condemning other political party that the CMC there, the BDT, they're making wave right now. But coming 2028, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. Watch it. Then the men that arrive in the country and do a groundbreaking ceremony containing the party headquarters. I finished telling, I said the name for the party headquarters, they call it will be the latest 18. The 18 where people will gather to chill, to have fun, constructing. It will be like a, I don't know how to say, everybody in the Republic of Liberia down to Unity Party people, they'll go glance at that place. Party upon party, gallery upon gallery. When they started in the rainy season in November, it will be the fastest building. The Unity Party should have said in the less. They should have said in the less. Reality, thank God, CDC move for in power. So now things happen for a reason. Taking it out of that party, that place, it was better. Now they're not in power now. They're constructing that the Liberian people, and that's the constructing that party headquarters. Constructing that party headquarters, not in government, but they construct that party headquarters. So they don't say, oh, your new stars pay your money to construct your headquarters. They will call it pay for play. So it's a different ball game. Unity Party too cannot construct headquarters right now. They'll pay for play. Anybody come to power, they will seize it from them. You in government, you cannot construct headquarters. They put out of government. Prince, I'm saying that thing here, the Unity Party. One day they will listen to them, but one guy always saying that thing to us. They are being blackballed. Me tell you today. They went to the great United States of America. They got came to them. Raphael Wonder from the Democrat Party came to showcase his set for waiting. They don't have nowhere to turn.
Nowhere to turn.
Nowhere to turn. They broke. The country is broke. Let me tell you today, I challenge them to the country is broke. The United Party know the country, they don't have money. They're trying to manage our resources. The country is hard for them. It's hard. Anywhere they turn, it's tough. Kafwane or in a cookie jar, 2.some million dollars. They don't know where to go.
I know. My brother, let's go to this next issue, which is very scary. All of us, this is a collective fight, and we think that we must fight it collectively. But it is unfortunate that the government doesn't care about these young people who are in their majority hooked on drugs. I saw a video today that was very scary and it's very terrible for us to see. Somebody who works in the government, somebody who should be fighting the issue of drugs, that is the deputy controller of the Liberia Immigration Service, on Jacob Jalla. Jacob Jalla, we all know that the immigration at the Vera border, in fact, when it comes to border protection, is very poor. Very, very poor. There was a video of this particular guy, Jacob Jalla, from the immigration, encouraging Liberians to do the issue of drugs. It will shock you when I believe it. Yeah, you guys can continue with the issue of drugs. You can go ahead, and do drugs. You just make sure that the drugs that you're doing, nobody should catch you. You're doing it in a clandestine way so that nobody can catch you, my brother. This was shocking. And I want to play this for our people to hear it.
Yeah, play it.
There's somebody who's in the government. Let's play it here.
But I think he will lose a job.
You want to do your job?
I want us to listen to this guy. These are the people we depend on to protect our borders.
Now you can see why drugs is coming in the country, just like how you call a rain dropping from above. Because the immigration themselves that is supposed to work along with DEA, the Joint Security, that's supposed to protect our borders to ensure that the issue of drugs is combated seriously, these people are involved with drugs themselves. But we're listening to the deputy LDA boss who said it, that everybody from the executive down to whatever, they are involved in this issue of drugs. But I don't want you to believe it. Here is it. Listening to this controller, Jacob Jala, who is the deputy boss, the deputy controller general from immigration. Let's listen to this video.
See everywhere now, catching people carrying the shop for drugs, right? They say we should not go on drugs business. When you want to do your drugs business, Harley. But when they catch you, don't come in there. No. See everywhere now, catching people carrying the shop for drugs, right? They say we should not go on drugs business. When you want to do your drugs business, Harley.
Look at this thing. Let me carry. When you want to do your drugs business, look at the controller general coaching people. Look at him giving people strategy. And that young people he talking to, giving them strategy. How to do this drugs business. Yaka. We are in a mess, my people. Here is it. Let me play this again. Let's go over it again.
See everywhere now, catching people carrying the shop for drugs, right? They say we should not go on drugs business.
They say, you hear it? Somebody who fighting drugs. So he have excluded himself. They say.
Yeah.
Somebody who's supposed to use that platform to oh my word.
When you want to do your drugs business, Harley. But when they catch you, don't come in there. No.
Yeah. When they catch you, don't come in there. So meaning that he is dealing with these people who are selling the drugs already. You already get it.
Yeah. He
So
gets
what
some
he's telling
people.
you, man, you're do the thing here, you're selling.
Yeah, he get people that are working for him.
You don't come and he get people that are working for him. Let me play this again, my brother. You will be able to give your take. Let me play this for the people to hear again for the second time.
See everywhere now, catching people carrying the shop for drugs, right? They say we should not go on drugs business. When you want to do your drugs business, Harley. But when they catch you, don't come in there. No.
My brother Jake, you hear the deputy controller general, immigration men, people who are supposed to be protecting our border. Hearing the kind of thing they men talking. They say we must soon selling drugs. My brother, what do you make of this particular statement from this man?
Prince, that it is video. If the president see this video tomorrow morning, that guy they will sack him directly. But that particular man, or even immigration, I know that the president appoint this guy or whatsoever. That's the president main focus now. Then you are controller for immigration whatsoever. Then you making a kind of statement. You no matter why you cannot twist that statement, you cannot change it with letter here. Nobody novice here, nobody naive here. He implicates it. So if the president or those that surround the president hear this video and forward it, Mr. President, please just listen 1 minute. They will call that particular man, you will lose a job. He can be unity party to the fullest and you will lose a job. That they cannot play the president to set example on somebody. That they play the president to set serious example. Yes. So Prince, we reflect here a long time. Fighting jobs, not just talking, not wearing t-shirt. You can infuse money. Millions of dollars. I broke it down here. We get the weakest border in West Africa. The weakest border point, our TD border point, no, it's not strong. We don't even have the main power. How many cars we have for immigration? We're gonna conduce horses you got living around the border. Reality, it's an old age problem. We have serious, our border is weak. Anything can happen. Our judge, as you said, our judge put in the country. I may will lose a job if the United Party hierarchy see this video. and show it to the president, or not even to the president. They get just a minister can sack this man. He's a dean of the cabinet, whatsoever. They can sack the particular man. I mean, and the foreign minister, one of them, they can sack this particular man. Or suspend him. Not need suspension. He in a cooking job. They don't want breaking drugs in the country. They don't probably they don't want lie. They don't want wacky. They don't want get people breaking drugs to pin it on the government. Similar thing that happened to CDC. That in reality. They were working with the government. CDC people have people working with them, leaking information. These are the same kind of guy. That just God move from beginning to make that ugly statement on national TV, on a platform, or what camera rolling. So the particular man, watch it, that Jala man, that Jala, what we flagging here, a radio station flag, the particular man believe it, he will lose a job. Early he will lose a job. They cannot maintain this kind of man. No, he get people that are selling jobs already. They don't want been doing it for many months. Now because people are cracking down drugs. At the third time, the fourth time, now the president has changed people from the DEA, and no good result again. So the particular man, they can set an example on the particular man, Prince. Seriously.
Thank you. My people, the issue of drugs right now in Liberia is a joint security operation. It's not just one party. That's why you saw Joseph Newman Boakai took these people, and almost everybody that he replaced them by are from the police. But it's unfortunate that Mr. Boakai is not taking the right approach to fight these drugs. He is still taking a political approach and not the right approach. Because the first thing is to fight this issue of drugs. All of the actors that deal with it must be on the table. Have a joint meeting. The churches,
yes,
the mosques, community organizations, and etc. etc. Let them sit on the table and discuss this. Look, in Liberia, you can have change it. You let it go to the chief of staff AFL come in to be the LDA boss. It will stay continue. Anything that you're doing and you leave the public out of it, you leave the community out of it, you leave the people who are in the market out of it, the pimping rather out of it, you fail. You fail. You fail. And what I'm seeing is the same political approach that Joseph Newman Boakai is taking, which is yielding in nowhere. He ain't getting nowhere. You are not getting nowhere. Now, this is one of the person who is part of that joint security to protect our borders. See, this is somebody who pay the people, the controller. You know what they're talking about when they say controller of an institution? The controller general, deputy controller general, that is supposed to be the one who will work along with the institution to be able to encourage them financially, to ensure that morale is boosted financially. Them men will sit down on the platform and tell people, say, look, you know what? They joy, I can sell it. But when you sell it, joy, you make sure you're hard.
You don't come at me.
You don't come at me. So many that he has people. Look, like Jake said, we are not fools around here. Listen to this. Let's listen to this now.
You see everywhere now, catching people carrying themselves for drugs, right?
Everywhere.
So basically, it's almost like he is snitching on the government. He is telling the people, you see, they're catching everybody for drugs. But anyway, those of you who selling for me, those of you who dealing for me, you're high. But when they catch you, you don't come at me. That's what it means. Look, there are certain statements you can be able to listen to it and deduce what actually that person is saying and abstract what that person is saying. In other words, if you are to explain it in our common Liberian way, the man telling the people, say, my man, you're saying I be very careful. The government arresting people for drugs. Those of you who selling for me, when they arrest you, you don't come at me. You're on your own. That's just what he's saying in our own simple Liberian English. That's what he's saying. These are the kind of people who are responsible for damaging our children's future. That kind of person by this statement should be behind bars. Not even
Print,
sacking, not even enough.
print. I give you 2 weeks. I say when the unity party, everybody can follow the plot. They video that up
See,
team.
everywhere and catching people carrying the some people drugs, right? They say we should not go on drugs business. When you want to do your drugs business, Harley.
They say we should not. So it's almost like he's excluding himself. You that is supposed to be interpreting government message, law enforcer, supposed to be telling the people, don't put your hand in drugs. Get rid of drugs. Keep far away from drugs. See, the people say we mustn't put our hand in drugs. You see that? How will this kind of
See, everywhere and catching people carrying the some people drugs, right? They say we should not go on drugs business. When you want to do your drugs business, Harley.
yeah,
When they catch you,
even giving them leeway how to do it. The kind of means that they must use, they must hide it.
Print a
Educate
video.
them.
Print a video go viral. Believe me.
Wow.
The video go viral. The video it will go viral. The implicate said he ran away thinking, who we calling him? Who we calling him? Why he made a statement?
My brother.
Wow.
This guy made a statement. We are talking to a group of young people. Who among?
So how you justify when they call in the authority call and say, what kind of ugly statement you made? What do you mean? How you justify you still advancing the people?
Definitely, how you call a good way of saying the borders in Liberia need serious overhaul. They need serious overhaul because these are the kind of, you see, these are the people who can recommend and they can put people on. This man is not an ordinary man, a controller. The controller general, deputy controller general. So these are the people that have people at border points. If you will come on an open platform, you know that you are very bad. I'm very sure that if you come on a platform to tell people, you know what happened, they all drop in here begging you, you try to hide you. You don't allow them to catch you because when they catch you, it will not be easy. Nobody must soon call my name. Look at this kind of thing. So it means this man have whole gang of people who selling for him. Remember the LDA deputy boss said from the executive down?
Yeah, from everybody down.
So this
and
man
they
get
fire
people selling for him.
And they fire that particular guy. They sack that guy.
This is terrible. Let's listen.
See, everywhere and catching people carrying the some people drugs, right?
Hey.
They say we should not go on drugs business. When you want to do your drugs business, Harley. But when they catch you, don't call me there. No hand, no hand, no hand.
Don't call me there.
No hand. You see that?
They will not call in there for them to free the people.
Yeah, they shouldn't call him there, or they shouldn't call me to implicate him. Other word. So it means that this particular guy, prior to this whole DEA thing that they finish changing people, that what they have been doing, they're using their influence. They've been calling other people and saying, "My man, low, you're free that man. That man, my interest." But we listen.
Don't call me there. Don't call me there. It's simple.
Wow.
The video will go viral. Let me tell you something, Prince. If this guy now is now the president tribe man from Lofa County, he'll be fired. I'll give you 2 weeks. The particular man, you will hear this story. They will not retain him. They will not even suspend him. He implicated said, I don't know what he was thinking. Who do the video for him? Probably like that God move from behind him. Yes. Now God move from behind him.
It's unfortunate, like what Cecilia Freeman is saying here, our sister. Joseph Numa Boakai encouraged the people in Lofa. We get that clip where he told them, he said, you people can be corrupt. You just make sure to spend the money on the Liberian people.
Yeah, made that statement.
So in other words, Joseph Numa Boakai is saying, you can sell the drugs. Well, you just make sure when you're selling drugs, you take the money and spend it on the people. They shouldn't catch you. This is scary, my brother. This is scary. I thought we're fighting Jordan. No, there are people in the government with the executive that are supposed to protect. They saying people forget what I think that old man talking. You forget what I think Liberian people talking. You just make sure you sell the drugs and hire yourself. Nobody must see you. And when they catch you, you don't call our need.
Yeah, you don't call me there.
But my brother, the education ministry.
Pre that flag. But why we can talk about the training topic? Because when the early judges said this statement, how you look at that statement?
Yeah, that statement we need to play it. I need to get a clip. I need to download the clip. I don't know.
For Julius J.
Yeah, I need to download the clip.
She condemning the politics of Liberia right now. You're moving for your damn stupid politics. You are darling of politics. Today, you took the mantle of authority because of politics. You encourage a Liberian civil war. Then today, no matter what, you rule the country for 12 good years. You today, they disable people in the community. 250,000 Liberians lost their life because of the rhetoric you spread on Samuel Doe, the lies, the propaganda, all this gibberish. You were in your confine of your house in America. Today, you have brought the civil war. Then you're talking about the man talk about politics, then they dance stupid politics, toxic politics, and you're the toxic people. So that statement, that statement to disregard our age. Disregard our age. Today, the Liberian civil crisis will get video upon video, BBC recording. You man, Ellen Johnson said, you break the executive mansion down with being 24 hours. That wretched your spread in the comfort of your compound in America. Then today, you give from politics through all your life. Through all your life, nothing else you knew politics. At that time, it was more toxic, more division. Today, you took the mantle of authority. You never unite the country. You, man, Ellen Johnson Sally, then you condemn Liberian politics because you 85 years old now. You're not forced to answer Julius J. When they ask you, we heard gossip around social media that you want to spend $15,000 on CDC headquarters in Horrorbeck or Cement. You might only say, no, Julius J, that's a lie. That's a lie. I never said anything. Those are on social media, the lies. Finish. But for you going to that level of former leader of the country, you know how you came to power today, disabled in the country, disability, the blind, the albino. Where were you 12 years? Where you put them today? Your health ministry, one of the least in the West African region. Honor your watch. There's the bitterness of the woman here, the executive mansion that Samuel Doe was in that destroyed. She was there 12 good years, allocated millions of dollars. Did she never face her executive mansion? The mansion was like a ghost to her. It was like ghost to her. You know why they never renovated her executive mansion? Because they wanted to sit down inside, because a native boss sit down in the executive mansion. That reality, me I don't call it spade or space. I don't fear nobody. No, that reality. Those days are over. Those days are over. When we were nothing, they used to shit on us. Marching on last call. These days are over. We're sitting to top places now. Dining in the West now. Paris, our fourth stood now. It's nothing. In New York name. That your bare ground, that your bare room name, Las Vegas, all these places, they so-called people win. They put under the bad burn today. They ruin the educational system in the country. She said the education system in Liberia was a mess. What she did for the disabled in the Republic of Liberia, politics today get all relevant. She got multi-millions of dollars. She and her family, they died all in Washington, D.C., set with people in high places. Washington were in corporate war, Howard graduate, why you staying in America to work? Then you condemn Liberian politics. Man, Ellen Johnson, that statement was a wrong statement. You got to take it back. You got to take it back because politics brought you to relevant today. Today, the reality. I don't know why that the reality. If Liberian people like to say the truth, that's it. Because the cowards, they sort of debunk you. Media they sort of go hard on you. Disability in the country today just engulf our nation because of you people. Saber Krasakin, 250,000 people lose their life because Ellen Johnson Sally then today. They lie. They spread gibberish today. During your time, the politics were toxic. People were disappearing from their various houses. So you got to take it by Mama Ellen Johnson Sally. The politics been toxic long time ago before we were even born. You're coming here, you're getting relevant from politics today. You're insulting the same politics that make you born in politics and you die in politics. So if you listen to that video, some people take it for a joke, but for me, no. We're different now. We're different. We came from a poor background, came from a rough society. They never contest some of us today. But year now, the sky is our limit now. For me, especially down in all over Paris, New York, Berlin, the place where the team will never enter with the poor people children, the native people children. No, Georgia broke glass ceilings. It finished now. It finished. Anything you want to achieve in life, you can achieve it. You just put your heart to it. That days are over. We never limited no more. Madam Ellen Johnson will never limited. The same higher education some of you achieve. People, thousands of children in America achieving it in Europe. They're achieving the same thing. Some of them in Harvard, they in different university. So that statement was so, that particular statement is not, you sort of made that kind of statement. We call it politics today. You're playing nasty politics and came to power. 12 good years you rule the country. Billions of dollars infusing in our country. Billions. United Nations was on that ground. Where your fingerprint in our country, not much. You can name your project on five fingers. So take that statement back. It's like when people take it let at our business because most of them they gullible. But someone will not take it like because politics make you a multi-millionaire today. You enjoy from politics. The same tosses politics, you enjoy from it. That's it, priest.
Wow. You know, you are right, my brother. You are right. But again, somebody will say it is what it is. Where we are as a people, as a nation, we cannot keep quiet. No more. No, we can't keep quiet
Never.
because what is happening is affecting us directly. It's affecting our people. It's affecting the economy. It's affecting our pockets. Some of you don't know why it is true that we are not even in Liberia, but we feel every pinch of what is happening in Liberia. Every pinch of it. Every pinch of it, we feel it. But even what is scary, my brother, that I want to really talk about is the issue of the Ministry of Education. I think day before yesterday, I spoke on the Ministry of Education and I said,
Yeah, but why education so dear to you? That particular topic, two topics. I always notice something about you. Two topics of taking back. You can drugs in education, on that Ministry of Education. Why not bother you?
the thing is, there are many reasons. One, my brother, I have family, I have children. Sometimes, we don't like to say it, but I have about 11%. It has reduced. First, it used to be 21. Now it has gone down to 11. I have 11%, with the exception of my kids that I'm personally paying fees for in Liberia, that are on my lay scholarship. With the exception of that, all of my children, my 5 girls, are all going to school in Liberia. All of them, they are going to school in Liberia. And I know how terrible it is when it comes to overlooking the education sector. By the grace of God, some of us, there where we got our first discipline. In fact, our first discipline, there where we got our first degree. So a nation is built on the back of people who intellectually are prepared and sound. It may not necessarily be going to the regular academic school, but when you overlook education, whether be a, like for example, maybe one would say vocational school or missionary, just name it. When you overlook that portion, my brother, the country died, the country finished, the country is scattered, it's chakla. Look at Japan, for example. From the very early stage, the people start to inculcate in the children a sense of responsibility, a sense of building, of nation building, patriotism, and etc. From their very infant stage, they start to teach them the skill that they need to survive in life. So, like Liberia, our country already we have serious problem with the issue of education because the sector is seriously challenged. So the other one that remain now, that is the small one that good that remain, if we do not protect it, it means we'll not have anything again. Can you imagine how disgraceful sometimes is when you see somebody graduating from high school to even give, to just come and speak, to say thank you to the people who come to attend their program? It can be easy. I understand that there are challenges, but the output of the students alone can tell you that it's not easy. That it's not easy. And the thing is, these are people that will go to these offices. These are people that will work in government. We cannot overlook it. These are potential government officials. These are the people that will go to the University of Liberia. In computer, the people can say garbage in, garbage out. So once you allow that garbage to pass through the school door and come outside in the name of graduate, the next place that they go is to the university. They enter these universities around some kind of way, some kind of how they find their way out through whatever means, and some of them work in government. When they are working in government, because they were not adequately prepared from high school to that of university, that the same nonsense they will bring in the government system. They will not produce. So anytime you overlook a step in the education sector, it's a potential danger and threat. It's like, for example, when you are teaching, they give you outline of all of the topics that you're supposed to cover. When you mix one of that topic, it affects the students seriously. Because every semester, there are topics that you're supposed to follow. There are topics that you're supposed to teach every academic year. So anytime you miss one of it, you miss a crucial part of that particular child's life. It's possible that one of the questions that will come will be from that particular step that you miss. So the reason why some of us are passionate, why it is true that is our own area, that is our own profession. But again, we get our kids in Liberia. We get family members that are going to school there. And look at the kind of things that are happening. Once drugs start to enter the community, the next place they enter in at the school. Remember, we used to have how you call this thing, they call it Super Friday. Super Friday.
Yes, yeah.
That was a very, very terrible initiative that was undertaken by the children. Children die. I mean, school going age, children die. Friday, they will not even go to school. Yeah, wear a uniform, they go look band on the beaches, they on this, and that really it affected the education sector.
Yeah.
To the extent I remember my organization was called the task
It's
force to
true.
get rid of that Super Friday in Liberia.
Yeah, they had a lot of teenage pregnancy and all.
Teenage pregnancy killing, and people were introduced to drugs to the extent that children used to cook pepper soup with opium water. They carry and go sell.
Yeah.
The organization
Yes,
I was part of,
reality.
we fought very vigorously to ensure that we kick that particular thing called Super Friday. So what I'm afraid for is that this issue of drugs, my brother, if care is not entering the school, it's entering the school. It's entering the school. School is about to open. Some of these children sell milk candy. Some of them can face their late small money and carry to school, and etc. So it's scary. And the thing is, the Ministry of Education, the level of corruption that in our play, my brother, is not easy. It's not easy. The people can steal ahead. In fact, what's going on in the Ministry of Education, that's complete stealing going on under Dr. Jasso Jala. Complete stealing.
But when
Stealing that
the
work.
budget is $100 million, when the $100 million is small for you, the $100 million budget,
My brother, in my view, I
you
think
think it's small?
that particular money is
Uh-huh.
it's been mismanaged. Let me put it this way. Because the thing is,
Reality,
about
look
80%
at
of
our
the money,
population.
80% of the money is going towards salary and benefits. 80% of the money from the Ministry of Education is going towards salary. You just have about less, in fact, you have 12%. Not even, let me not just, let me not say 80. You have 12%. So you have
Money,
basically
money,
88% of everything going towards salary, 12% going
money,
towards how you call infrastructure and the rest of it. And even the one that is
money,
going towards infrastructure, people stay stealing it. They stay
money
stealing
is
it.
small.
I
It's
put
small.
out this information some how you call days ago, I think few days ago, when I talk about the issue of corruption at the Ministry of how you call education. When I talk about it. Today I saw our brother carrying it. Today I saw our brother, how you call inside the calling Rescue Rambo, Martin Colley, carrying the story about how there's some level of corruption at the Ministry of Education. The Ministry of Education people using that place there as a cash cow. Money go there, they take and they eat it. Money go there, they take and eat it. Because not too much eyes is on them, or eyes are on them. So at the end of the day, these people are stealing, taking the money and eating it, and it is affecting our children. Go in the Leeward County, see the way how the children, see the environment under which the children are learning. You cry for them. Some of them
Yeah.
don't even have blackboard. They're sitting down on the floor. Imagine you
Imagine
get
the,
one teacher
the, mo-
that teaching more than
the
five
modern
students
era.
in the modern era, my brother. Even right in
Wow.
Mosorado, let not even go far, or right in Mosorado, rural Mosorado, Todi, Carrisburg. It will surprise you to note that some of these places they don't even have teachers. They don't even have
Hmm.
teachers. A friend of mine that I have, he's teaching the public school to Carrisburg in one of the chat rooms that we are in. I mentioned my man. Last year, I feel where you say people feel. Your way, it better, it alright. He said this year that we're about to enter, he said student will fail until they know how to fail. So I said, what kind of thing you talking so? The man said, Principal, I said, yeah. He said, let me tell you something. He said, you know what happened? I said, no. He said, if I tell you, he said, Carrisburg Public School, do you know that up to school open, but do you know that there are 4 teachers that are there? 4.
Hmm.
Just 4 teachers. 4 teachers that are there. 4 teachers.
Wow.
Yeah. 4 teachers that are just 4. In the entire school, the message just 4.
Hmm.
So he said, how do you expect these students to even pass? You get one teacher sometimes, when he finish teaching, for example, history, he will just go try and teach something like econ. Then he go try and teach something like
Oh,
geography. Yeah.
the teacher specialize in everything.
I'm telling you something serious. Our school, you know what it means? The standard
Wow.
as the Ministry of Education has prescribed, at least you should have nothing less than 10 teachers with degrees that are trained in those
Wow.
areas, with specialty in those areas. But unfortunately, it is not happening. You get public schools that teachers are not even present. Teachers are not there. You cannot even see the teachers. The teachers are nowhere to be found. This is scary. And you get the Ministry of Education that is supposed to ensure that at least people who want to be in the classroom, that they are given the opportunity, they have denied these people. The people are denied. The last time we played a video of people from the Ministry of how you call education volunteer teachers protesting. Volunteer teachers are protesting from the Ministry of Education. How, in fact, they've now been paid, their name is now on the payroll, blah, 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 and the rest of it. This is just another very terrible situation that if care is not taken, my people, what we experience this going year, you will say it better. You will say it is better. Then stealing going on. Listen to this other one. Stealing, hell about stealing that was going on at the ministry. While we think that we're trying to see how best we can be able to safeguard our nation, oh no. People stealing like what in Macaulay. Corruption now has become the order of the day. This is scary. Very, very scary. This is scary. Look at what is happening at the Ministry of how you call the place, finance. You have people resigning because they cannot bear with it no more. The local people alone say no, but they think we can bear with it. People are resigning. There's a communication. Before I play this particular video, let me bring this how you call communication up here. They resign from the Ministry of Education. The Ministry of Finance. See, that's resign. Let me bring this here. Let me see what we have here. Okay. Look here. This is from the Ministry of Education. The Director of Finance Ministry. Sound alarm over salary delay. Tenders resignation. Here is the story here. Yeah. Monrovia, Liberia, the Director of Social and Community Services at the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, Mr. Sebeko, has publicly raised concern over delayed salary payment for civil servants and reportedly tendered his resignation.
But Prince,
Yeah.
you think that because of delay of salary he will resign, or that's something beyond that?
That's what we're reading it for. It's something more than that. It's some information we get. But they say, in a very strong worded letter addressed to Minister Boema S. Dafuan, Mr. Cole expressed deep frustration over the failure of the ministry to pay August salaries as schools prepare to reopen nationwide. Dear Susupa Minister Gafuan, the letter begins. Today is September 3rd, 2025, and your staff at the Ministry of Finance and Development haven't taken pay, highlighting the growing financial burden on families. Cole noted. Please remember that schools open in few days. Parents are digging holes to cover holes. Referencing the government's salary harmonization program, Cole added, since you cannot take us back to pre-harmonization, let a small money come on time. He ended the letter with a direct appeal. Uncle Joe trusted you to deliver on time. No achieving story, please. Let the people get their susu money for August. The letter, which has circulated widely on social media, has drawn attention from both within government cycle and the broader public. While the ministry has yet to issue an official statement, multiple sources within the Ministry of Finance confirmed that Mr. Cole submitted his resignation shortly after sending the letter. This development adds pressure to an already tense atmosphere as thousands of government employees anxiously await their salary ahead of the school reopening period. But this is not just only the reason why he resigned. But this is
Yeah,
one of the
I don't believe it
according to
100%.
information that we have gathered, one of the reasons that led to his resignation was this issue of the $2.8 million.
Yes.
was the issue of the $2.8 million. But that's a story that we'll talk about. But to just give people surface level. Augustine Kpehe Gafwan, when he took over, in all of the various areas within the Ministry of Youth, in the Ministry of Finance, the disbursement area, blah, 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 and stuff like that, he changed all of the people that were there and filled them with his picking them and put a picking in there. So at the end of the day, those who are doing a professional work, they look at them and they are wish hunting them. So some of these people that were there doing the early administration, they remain there doing the weird administration and going. So they try to do a professional work according to the information that we have gathered. But unfortunately, Augustine Kpehe Gafwan don't want that. So there are people that would say we can risk our career, we can risk our life for this kind of thing. It's almost like you know that 1 + 1 is 2. But then somebody telling you, no, don't make it to become 2. Make it to become 10. So from the information that we are getting, it's like Augustine Kpehe Gafwan is using these people to do something clandestine. Which some of them say, no, we get future, we get life after this thing. We'll not spoil our record here. According to the information that we've gathered. So this particular fellow say, Meko said, no, I will not remain here and see this kind of thing happening, because at the end of the day, if I keep quiet and it happen, they will blame me too. They will say that all of y'all are the Ministry of Finance, what didn't happen? What did y'all do? And all of y'all was stealing. So apparently, he has advanced behind the scene. He advanced behind the scene. Oh yeah. He advanced behind the scene. And it's like, they are not listening to him. These people lie and said they were going to pay 2 times in a month. 2 times.
Yeah.
Josiah Joker was here. He said, oh, about the 15 people will take pay. 2 times people will be taking pay. You will go to the bank and go take money from them.
Prince, let me ask you. Prince.
Yes, sir.
Honor Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Gafwan was sacked by Ellen or he resigned?
Well, they
Let me ask you, wait. Let me place it the right way. Gafwan was there before Amara Kone.
Yeah.
Or Amara Kone. I think Gafwan was there before Amara Kone.
It was Gafwan Amara Kone.
Yeah, but he resigned or Ellen fired him?
No, they, had to reassign him.
So, but on Amara Kone, they had budget shortfall. But on Gafwan, in his present administration, he get budget shortfall also. The economy on his watch. When Bama Kamara left, I don't know the real reason. He said he put it on sickness and everything. But when he left, when Gafwan took over now, the economy present as we speak, heavy inflation, the economy is in the toilet, it's in the water, present as we speak. As any economy, that take our political heart and reality. The country belongs to all of us, country for all of all. So what Gafwan need to do, the Gafwan smart, he need to have economic forum, bring some experts from all around.
Sure. It was Saye, just put in context. It was Madam Saye, then Augustine Kpehe Gafwan, then Amara Kone, and then Boema Kamara.
So under the Unity Party, they have 4.
Yeah.
They honor George Manning, we have the Junior Samuel D12.
Yeah.
The way I'm laughing, you see, Prince, you see our society, we don't give people their flower when they are alive. Let me tell you this, me, I will call it shot. I will call it shot. I don't care. I'm scared of nobody. I will say it raw. If Samuel 12 was a Congo guy, the Liberian will heal him. Let me tell you today, where he took the Liberian economy, George, when George took the mantle authority, where he took the economy from today and they pass it over to the Unity Party. Boakai, If Liberian people can still remember reality, The president first saw an address at the Capitol building. Georgia said to the Liberian people, I'm inheriting a broad nation and a broad economy. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was sitting at the Capitol building, Sackcloth Marie Weir. I'm going to go to video. She never debunked it. She never. Even during Georgia's speech, he said, I don't even know how much we have in our cover. He said, you go to his speech. So the place Samuel Tuah took the Liberian economy from, pass it over to the Unity Party. He's a genius. So now we need to celebrate our own. We need to celebrate our own. But because of the evilness of our society, the hatred in our DNA, so we don't celebrate our own there. But Prince, reality, disregard what happened. She's one of the smartest female ministers in modern history to grace that land. Let's gain that flower. Reality. People around the World Bank, regional World Bank leaders, top people in the monetary institution, they pay serious respect to that guy. Nigeria, Senegal, the Ivory Coast, they pay too much respect to that guy. No, he let up. He let up. He eloquent, he everything. It's a full package of the Liberian economy. It's a full package. That reality. Imagine he said United Party only have 4%. 4. Then the present government they have Brahma Kamal and Gafan come to power. If Gafan the way Gafan rolling now, if Gafan cannot change the Liberian economy around, I think the president will sack him.
No,
Let
but
the travel something. Let the travel something. Let the travel something. Let me tell you something today. Gafan have been traveling with the president. Gafan have gone almost all the president trip. Almost all the president trip. Gafan taking front row. He taking front row. He can come back. The one that baffled me. Let me tell you the one that really baffled me. I will say the reality here. They went to America concerning our USAID that have problem in Africa. You are finance minister. You even lead delegation of people to the Treasury Department to say, let me plug your lobbyists there. Say, listen to me, we come on the train, one million Treasury Secretary. 1 million Treasury Secretary. 1 million Marco Rubio. Because for the UCA, we want to explain our case to them. Why the particular aid is important for us. Why we want this. Government been traveling with the president every occasion, every trip the president made. Now your Liberian economy going to 2 years to stay in the toilet. Then what happened to your natural resources? Then why money not coming to the Liberian cover? From the very institution that the Freeport of Monrovia, the LPRC, the water and so on, all these places. Why money not coming to our cover? Why?
It's very simple, my brother. To answer that question is very, very simple. Most of these state-owned entity or institution or enterprises, these people are not paying money that they're supposed to pay to the budget. You know where they're paying the money? Half of that money going towards Joseph Newman Boakai Foundation. That's what is happening. Now, all of this stealing that you're seeing going on at the Ministry of Finance, who told you that Boakai is not aware? Who told you that Boakai is not benefiting? Now, the GSC conducted an audit at the Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs, where they observed that 74 names were ghost names.
Yeah, that one was ghost list. Yeah.
Who they carry to law, who they fire from there, who they put on table the second answer question, who answer any question. Anything happened there? You saw anybody that they say, well, you will be here responsible, come and explain? No, let's go to Monrovia City Corporation. Almost 1 million scandal from MCC. Anybody was brought to book for that? Nobody was brought to book. Look, as I speak to you at the Ministry of Education, almost 700,000 plus that was intended for renovation of schools and other things. They go fiap. They ate our money there. That's supposed to be for salary and other things. They ate our money. Who you see, GSC conducting an audit, coming to how you call this Ministry of how you call of Finance. Here is it. Let's just listen to this a very short clip from how you call Front Page Africa, courtesy of them.
By the General Auditing Commission.
Look there.
A timely audit report by the General Auditing Commission has uncovered major fiscal irregularities at the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. The report found that over 2.8 million was disbursed outside the 2024 national budget without legislative approval. Auditors also flagged more than 2.8 million in transactions with no supporting documents, raising concerns about possible misappropriation. The GSC warned of fiscal indiscipline, citing unknown disbursements of 78 million to government ministries and agencies. These gaps are largely due to challenges in archiving and retrieving documents. All records exist in hard copy, the Ministry of Finance said in a response to Front Page Africa. The ministry says it is introducing an electronic document management system to modernize records, improve transparency, and speed up audits. As the legislature reviews the findings, questions remain. Will accountability follow or will history repeat itself? Gerald Koine, Front Page Africa.
My brother, under Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, we told the people, these people that Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf brought, they were just taking salary. And they weren't doing the work. It is now that we are seeing their lapses. Because the thing is, under Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, we had the GMAP experts. In every government ministry and agency, there were people from the international community that were there to help guard that particular government, agency, or entity. There were people, international experts. Some of them came from Ghana, some from Nigeria, or other parts of the world that were helping in those areas. So now, it is up to them now to prove themselves. Augustine Gafan, when he served under the Unity Party government, these people, money were coming from everywhere. They were doing basically nothing. They were just sitting there signing paper and not doing the real hard work. Look, the real hard work was done by people like Honorable Tue. They did the hard work to set that economy. Honor people like Gafan, Amara Kone, at the time, Buema Kamara, Anthony Sayede, they wasn't really doing any kind of hard work. Because the money were coming in, from every angle and stuff like that. Every other nation wanted Liberia to succeed. But now, look at Honor Samuel Tue. So the real work to revamp our economy, to put our economy in a position, was done by this we-led government. So we are now seeing the people are flunking. Gafwan is stealing money because he's preparing himself for 2029. That's what Gafwan is stealing.
But Prince, the allegation, he debunked it, he now come up with a statement as a final boss.
My brother, according to what Gafwan is saying, some of the records that they are in hard copy. And in fact, some of them were oversized and blah, 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 and stuff like that.
Wow.
But now, Augustine Pehe Gafwan should be undergoing an investigation. 2.8 million of the Liberian people money, not small money down there. Not small money. That money could be used in the health sector, in the education sector, to do so many things. But here we are. That money has been
They didn't build rehabilitation center for the Jaws law, the Jaws. Heavy.
At the end of the day, the reason why nothing will come from out of it is because Gafwan taking it own, and he also giving Joseph Newman Boyka's son, sending son to his foundation. All of these people, these state-owned enterprises, or these autonomous agencies, and also some of these agencies, they are sending money to Joseph Newman Boyka Foundation.
The president, 80 plus years old. Why you emphasizing on? I think when you finish serving the nation, that time you concentrate on your foundation. Why is so about the foundation? What in the foundation? What the Labrador people will benefit from the Joseph Boakai Foundation?
My brother,
What
nothing the
is
people
somebody will
benefit.
benefit from the foundation? You 80 some more years old. If your retirement, you already in your retirement age. You govern the country, leave your legacy. Then you're talking about foundation. What the Labrador people will benefit? What is, when you finish with the presidency, what the foundation will do for the Liberian people? When you feeble, you just strengthen the enemy. When you 85, probably by 2029, you'll be 85 to 85 years old. The strength failing you. Yeah, you don't even get total control on your own foundation anymore. People running your foundation for you. You don't get too much say in the foundation. Then govern the country and lead that legacy. Lead some kind of legacy to say, yeah, Joseph Boakai ruled this nation and from president. This is his legacy. What your legacy? Yeah, but you're talking about foundation. I hear people talking about they're contributing the old man foundation. So what the foundation would do to the Liberian people? What it would do? What would benefit the Liberian people? It will cater to what? The disabled, the albino, the blind. That the president tried to leave a legacy, man. He fought for the power here. He said you will dance with the devil to come to power. He already in power. Leave a legacy. Leave that legacy.
My brother, Joseph
The Unity
Boakai
Party,
the one
no,
have told us that he doesn't care about the people of Liberia. What he cares about is himself. And all that he is doing is trying to position whatever he can position for himself and maybe for his family. That's why he's doing these things.
wow.
He doesn't care about us. But Jake, my brother, let's get to you so that you can have your closing and then we call this a day. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to the followers that have to share this video. I'll be coming already in September, 3 more months from now. We're clocking to the end of the year, 2026 coming now. And the CDC people, your party, probably when the president returned back to Liberia, nobody know the date. Probably October, maybe probably middle October or whatsoever, the president will be breaking ground for the CDC party. So all hands on deck. It will be one of the massive facet projects in the Republic of Liberia, undertaken by everybody within CDC, the WIASHIN. So me, I will always say, I get need for your party headquarters now. I will call it the 18. Pray you will not believe it, the day you go Liberia, that place will be up. That Sakamo tree where people were talking about, there will be a different ball game. Prince, you will never see in the history of West Africa, you will never see a party headquarters that people will rally around that party headquarters, cooking, eating, drinking, working. It will be total celebration until that building finishes. For the finish breaking ground, the digging of that foundation to the finishing touches, believe me, it will be the 18. It will be the 18 where people will come. They just be chilling, having fun. There'll be nowhere in Monrovia beside that place. I know CDC people. Any small thing they can make it big. That place will get new T-shirt. It will get new slogan, new music. Me, I finish calling it the 18. Number 18 at 18. And it's different people from different countries. So salute to CDC. Salute to them for that God's work, that reality. God know the reason why they felt bad because they left that party era, but now they finding their own era. And the president get vision. We know he already get vision. So it will be one of the easier project in the Republic of Liberia. That project will go about 7 to 9 months. 9 months. 7 to 9 months. And the only thing that would delay that project will be the rainy season. But they will fight on it. So salute to your prince, salute to the CDC people for your party headquarters being in the making few months from now. Groundbreaking. Prince, even a groundbreaking ceremony, it will be something special. It will be something special. And those that will undertake that, those that will have that, the person that will give that contract to, forget it, you will lose. Because as soon as CDC people will be in our place, the poor people will be in our place. So that means I want to be contractor. Say I want even be heavy contractor because I'm not even make Mason coming, Steve Bernard they coming from the street. People from all angles, people throwing insane. Prince, I said, will be the fastest project. People will be, it will be the 18 man, Prince. Thank you for the show. Thank you for everything. And the follower, please help to share the video. You mute.
Yeah, again, we want to say thanks to each and every one of you for taking the time off to be with us. We've come to the end of today's, discussion. Until we meet again tomorrow, have yourself a God bless day and bye from our end. Thank you, my brother.
Salute.
We will not allow small children to tell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies just go in the street whole day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice. We can't do it. We want to put dignity on our people. And that's why we're here. That's the mission we have. And I can assure you, if you check your calendar, it's exactly 4 months from today. Today is the 10th, right? When is the election? You start checking. 4 months to the date. After 4 months, you will see a new Liberia coming up. You see a Liberia that will give you hope. You see a Liberia where corruption will be thing of the past.